This is Loyangalani, where today we're witnessing the launch of two major projects within this particular area. One being the Lake Turkana Wind Power project that produces wind power or energy from wind power. At the same time, we're going to see the launch of a transmission line from the Africa's largest wind power plant here in Loyangalani to SUSWA, a 435-kilometer line, and that is the business President Uhuru KENYATTA and his deputy are here to actually what they're here to do. So we expect that that the president will be addressing issues related to this particular sector, the energy sector. Now, a little brief of what this particular project entails. It has been dubbed as the largest private sector project in the country and even in the country's history. Over 70 billion shillings has been put in this particular project, a project that is actually estimated to produce over 300 megawatts of reliable low-cost energy to Kenya's national grid. And as you can see there, the president is actually getting in, and which is actually earlier where in the substation, the Loyangalani substation, where the president was actually launching and commissioning these two projects. One of the things that is important to note is that these particular projects are actually two, one being the Lake Turkana Wind Power project, and another one which is a government project, which is the transmission of the power generated here from Loyangalani to SUSWA, 435 kilometers away, to join the national grid, which is the KENYATTA project. And now, as you can see there, the president meeting officials from the two companies, the president meeting officials, and now this is where he's actually getting at. That was early, and this is the president arriving at the dome. What is happening here is that the president is expected to address members of the public who are here now.
Tukiwa tumetulia hivyo, mzee repasanti atatuongoza kwa maombi. Wacheza ngoma tutulie kwa maombi.
Habari yenu? Madoma. Ngali nyoya nache ana barigi. Nyoyo bala bagane moji. Iyo la jatangara giye beta bagatane. Nyoyo ngaye ngoro newani diye. Njoma ta barianga ta boge. Iki yola jawar tangara giye na nye pikitiene na agri nyogi na che iri nyoga bagara selang le Kenya iri nyogi na che oleng amni nye daderi gitu Kenya na agri nyogi na che oleng a jonga zara ma bagni nye iya jugo dugule tangari dugule tonde gei dugule tonga jek so ngai na dima mo du boga ni moji hoy be jonga ya che warde lo rinyo wolo gwentene no botangarin no botongejek yana penja bongai ana bango itin bogni ngwa acholeng bada majana yo bongai ne se yongolon na ngwa ne tininye igo majana bagana Wind Power amge sho yongai siwe tene ngoji ligu meldongane pogele Kenya nda tene ngoji so gri nyanga bagana she lo taiti berapale siwe tene ngoji ame yodi meldongane pogo we semole to ni yotume nda tene ngoji we be jonga yache bada majana ngai pogo tene ngoji lo wina de wolobo asholeng bada majana ngai.
Asante Mheshimiwa Rais, mabibi na mabwana, tafadhali na tuketi. Your Excellency the President, Your Excellency the Deputy President, the Governor and the leadership of Marsabit County, Excellencies, Ambassadors and High Commissioners, all the distinguished investors, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, sir, with your permission, I wish to invite you to watch the screens for a short video on powering the nation.
Bless our country, oh. Maybe stop to fight and kill each other, oh. My people make it try to keep the peace, oh. Even when we go and get rough, as we they share the love, oh. Make we remember we are one.
Thank you, courtesy of the Lake Turkana Wind Power Project. Your Excellency, with your permission, Cabinet Secretary Charles Keter will guide today's program. Waziri karibu. There's a mic there. Waziri, there's a mic there.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, my colleagues, Cabinet Secretaries who are here, Principal Secretaries, the Chair of Lake Turkana Wind Power and your team, all the chairs from the energy sector who are here with us and their members, mine, Your Excellency, before I make some few remarks, first I want to join the leadership of Marsabit, the leadership of Lake Turkana and KENYATTA in welcoming you to this place. It has been a long journey. This project started way back when you were in charge of finance, 2008. You came here in 2015. Today, 2019, you are here, and we don't take that for granted. Mine is to say welcome and feel free. Before, I want to give a chance to some of the few people here, and I will kindly request we take about a minute, and I will start with our host, who happens to be the governor of Marsabit, Ali. Welcome. So that you can introduce your team.
Thank you, CS. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Uhuru KENYATTA, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable William Ruto, all the CSs present, all MPs present, all the senators present, all the dignitaries invited here today, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, mine is to take this opportunity to warmly welcome you to Marsabit County. It's an exceptional opportunity for the people of Marsabit. We are indeed very, very grateful that you have had an opportunity to be here with us today. This is a very unique project, one of its kind. Your Excellency, this county is blessed in many ways. The wind power you are launching here today, we are told the wind in Loyangalani is the fastest in the world. The speed of the wind we have here. Your Excellency, Marsabit County is also unique in the sense that we have the smallest community in Kenya, the El Molo, coming from Loyangalani here. Your Excellency, we also have the only desert lake in the world, Lake Turkana, here in Loyangalani. Your Excellency, although the name is Lake Turkana, kindly note that 70% of that lake is in Marsabit County. Many people mistake. Your Excellency, we are also blessed. We are also blessed with not less than 14 different communities with very, very strong cultural ties. And I take this opportunity to invite you, Your Excellency, during our cultural festival, which is slated for 7th December this year. The people of Marsabit have asked me to invite you to grace the occasion, and the official invitation is with your controller. Your Excellency, I think the list can go on and go on and go on, but I want to stop there because of time. But coming to this project, Your Excellency, we are very happy that we are able to generate that much needed power to our nation. Your Excellency, my kind request is that Loyangalani here, this town, that is generating a lot of power to the national grid, Your Excellency, still is in darkness. Kindly, Your Excellency, if you can help us benefit us Marsabit, since we are generating a lot of power to the nation, I am very sure with your presence here today, you will be able to help us and will be able to benefit from this immense project. Your Excellency, I am very grateful, Your Excellency. Other issues around the project and in Loyangalani and in Marsabit generally, I am very grateful you have given us an opportunity as county leadership to visit you in the State House next week. I think I will not waste a lot of time talking about those issues. We will be able to discuss with you as our president so that the people of Loyangalani, the people of Marsabit, and the county government of Marsabit will be able to benefit from this project. Your Excellency, the issues to do with security, kindly, if we can have stepped up security whereby there is more surveillance so that we will have secure county. That is my kind appeal. And finally, as you had hinted when we were doing the campaigns, Your Excellency, if you can only help us with the issues surrounding water. Water is the biggest problem in the county. I will humbly appeal to you kindly, if you can be able to pronounce yourself on something, I'll be very happy on behalf of Marsabit County. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, I am already pressed for time. I am told I have to introduce His Excellency, oh sorry, the Energy CS, Keter, please, you can take over again. Sorry, thank you.
Your Excellency is the host, so he has to welcome me officially. I told him to kindly introduce the members of Parliament from here, but I can do that on your behalf. But, oh, okay.
I have nowhere to go if I don't do that. Receive your indulgence, Your Excellency. Sorry, Your Excellency, for that step missed. I have the leadership of Marsabit here. Kindly, if you can stand up from wherever you are, kindly. Sorry for that. I have Honorable Safia. Safia is the woman representative for Marsabit County. I have Honorable Chacho Ganya, MP for Northern. I have Senator Naomi, nominated Senator. I have Musa Arbele, MP for Laisamis, popularly known as Trump. Your Excellency, I have apology from Senator, oh sorry, we have MP for Moyale, Alicha Gufu, over there. I have apology from Senator Argura. On his way, he hit a gazelle and he's involved in an accident and is unable to make it here. Fortunately, he's not hurt, but the car is badly damaged. So thank you very much, and we have other neighbors. My colleague, Governor from Samburu, is here. And you are welcomed. Your Excellency is asking for 1 minute, if kindly you'll indulge me.
I'll not even take 1 minute, Your Excellency. Karibu sana. In as much as the turbines are in Marsabit, the source of this wind is Samburu. The transmission station is 70% in Samburu. The transmission line is in Samburu. So it would be unfair if Samburu doesn't have a say. Otherwise, we'll stop the wind. Your Excellency, only 2 things. Equally, our south or here, you know it, is in darkness. In as much as we can't step down the power for Samburu North, it would be very effective for us to also benefit from the power. We were kind enough to transmit this power to Nairobi. Corporate social responsibility should work also with us so that we uplift, especially the people of Samburu North, and particularly on employment of the youth. It's a big opportunity. We hope that being the source will be the biggest beneficiaries. We also have leadership of Samburu here. Mama Maison is here, our women rep. Our host MP, who is quite tall. I was holding him because he was almost being carried away by the wind. Lontoimaga, Mujumbe Samburu North. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, finally, the drought is biting. It might affect our census. I seek your indulgence. People are really suffering, and hopefully you will be able to help us as a county. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, our governor for Marsabit. I now wish at this point, Your Excellency, to invite the chair of Lake Turkana Wind Power to introduce his team and make a short speech.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Uhuru, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, all distinguished guests, as you all are, good afternoon. I'll just ask the board of Lake Turkana just to stand, because I speak on their behalf. And you've met all of them, so on call, but that's the board of Lake Turkana over there. A round of applause for them. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, 4 years ago you presided over the groundbreaking of this momentous project, marking the beginning of a historic chapter in Kenya's energy sector. Today marks an important milestone in the country's steady march towards achieving self-sufficiency in power production and reducing reliance on costly and environmentally unfriendly fossil fuel-based energy sources. Your Excellency, it is indeed an indelible mark of your government's commitment to supporting public-private partnerships that this power plant, which is one of Vision 2030's flagship projects, has come to completion. Despite being one of the largest and most complex infrastructure financing projects ever undertaken in this region, and by region I mean East Africa, it was completed within budget and on schedule, thereby setting a high standard for similar large-scale public-private partnership projects. Lake Turkana Wind Power has actually been recognized by Project Finance International, Thomson Reuters, in 2015 as the Renewable Energy Deal of the Year on the African continent. This would have been impossible to achieve without the government's unwavering support and the enabling policies that foster private sector investment in the infrastructure sector. Your Excellency's Big Four agenda of enhancing manufacturing, ensuring food security and nutrition, improving access to affordable healthcare and affordable housing is a bold economic initiative. And Lake Turkana Wind Power is an example of how the infrastructure sector plugs in to facilitate the delivery of this agenda. This project's success is living proof that Kenya is capable of attracting the type of large-scale investments required to support your Big Four agenda, and that further, Kenya is a reliable, creditworthy, and attractive investment destination with institutional capacity that is unrivaled on the continent. We remain indebted to your government for the unflinching support accorded to this project, even when the circumstances were most trying. The Presidential Delivery Unit was especially helpful in unlocking critical issues and prioritizing completion of the evacuation line. And we have together always found solutions to the most complex situations to ensure that the myriad of contractual arrangements were always honored and that solutions would withstand the most intense local and international scrutiny. And this project has had a lot of scrutiny. This, Your Excellency, is a hallmark of a most mature and sophisticated investment climate, and we're indebted to your government and all those past and present who have made this possible. And Your Excellency, many past and present are sitting over here today who've been part of this project. Your Excellency, Lake Turkana Wind Power project has changed the lives of Marsabit County and the greater northern Kenya frontier through our corporate social responsibility foundation, Winds of Change, over the last 5 years, even while we were still under construction. We have rehabilitated a 208-kilometer road using innovative road surface technology at a cost of 24 million euro, which included a grant of 10 million euro from the government of the Netherlands, which you have graciously commissioned just a few minutes ago. And thank you to the government of the Netherlands, whose ambassador is represented here today. Thank you very much. We have pooled funds so far totaling 2.4 million euro for social programs in health, education, water, and road infrastructure. And Winds of Change is now a catalyst for change in the region, and for the next 20 years, it is expected that Lake Turkana Wind Power through Winds of Change Foundation will contribute 1.13 billion shillings in Marsabit County. Your Excellency, the Lake Turkana Power project anchors Kenya's position as a safe and reliable investment destination that embraces large-scale private sector infrastructure investment and demonstrates a strong ability to implement successful public-private partnerships. Lake Turkana Wind Power, together with its shareholders, thanks the government of Kenya, Kenya Power Lighting Company, KETRACO, the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, all our financiers, many represented here today, our various equity and debt funders, the local communities of Marsabit County and Loyangalani, and all our employees for the dedication and close collaboration which has combined to make our dream a reality. And I would be remiss, Your Excellency, if I didn't talk about the fact that this dream was actually a dream some 14 years ago, which has a number of founding fathers, two of whom are here, Carlo van Wagenen over there, and William Dolleman. They were the ones who came here 14 years ago and had this dream, and today it's a reality. Thank you all very much. Lastly, we at Lake Turkana Wind Power wish to thank you personally for your unwavering commitment and support since the time of launch to completion of this project, and for gracing us with your presence and cementing your government's rightful place as our largest stakeholder in this world-class project. Asante sana, Your Excellency. Thank you, and God bless our great nation of Kenya.
Thank you, MUGO. Your Excellency, I now wish to introduce some of the members who are here who are not introduced, and I will start with the Committee of Energy, who have been the chair and the members of Energy Committee of Kenya National Assembly, Kikaria, Okose, and Owino. I want to say thank you so much. They have been of great help to us, especially the history of this project has not been easy, but they have supported us. I now wish to introduce the team from the Energy. I think I'll request the team from the KETRACO. The chair is, Your Excellency, is out of the country, so he couldn't join us. The CEO Baraza and the board members who are here, thank you so much. These are the team who really worked tirelessly to deliver this project. Thank you. I now wish to introduce the other. I've seen a lot of chair and members of board from various parastatals of Energy. Can you stand, please, to recognize, because you play a role. The chair of KPLC of TECA is here. The chair of KenGen is here with the team. The chair of Nuclear is here with the team. And all of them, thank you so much. Bugwa and Jared, thank you so much. I now wish to introduce my colleagues whom we really Senator Gideon Moi, I think, has just walked in. He was previously in the Senate Energy Committee, and he used to ask us a lot of questions. I think you have seen the power plant now is ready. Very happy. I now wish to introduce the PSS. I think at that time it was Energy and Petroleum, and I want to really thank them because we used to alternate coming here nearly every week from 2017 when we had issues about this transmission line. I want to introduce Andrew Kamau. I thought Andrew Kamau is in charge of petroleum. He was part of the team who really worked with us. And then Engineer Joseph Njoroge also worked with us. And now I wish to introduce the team, my colleagues, who really also assisted me to prosecute this in cabinet. Without them, I don't think some things would have really moved smoothly. And I'll start with the host, with my colleague in charge of labor, who happens to have been the governor of this area when this project was started, Uhuru Yatani. I don't want to mention that, Your Excellency. I think because we are happy, we have finished the project. We want to thank. I want to introduce John Muñez, in charge of petroleum and mining. Your Excellency, John Muñez was in Lodwar, and he used a shortcut to be here in the 30 minutes. I don't know. And then, of course, Henry Rotich, who really, I want to say sincerely, thank you so much, in charge of finance. We went together all the way to Spain, came back, got solution, answers to make sure this project is complete. Thank you so much, Henry. I want to introduce Farida Karone, in charge of lands. Made sure that anything to do with lands are sorted. And then finally, Joe Mujeru in charge of communication. And I want to tell Joe, we have fiber running all the way 438 kilometers to SUSWA, all the way to Nairobi, which is safe. Nobody can interfere, because if you try climbing the 50 meters tower, then you'll meet your maker up there. He will not come back. So we have fiber, and it will be good as we roll out fiber that KENYATTA also will, and KPLC will play a very, very vital role. Finally, Your Excellency, there is someone who really worked with us at the time of difficulty, at the time when we were really looking for finances, when the commercial contract and agreement contracts were coming to an end. He took this project to be a personal project, the transmission line, none other than Gabriel from African Development Bank. Gabriel came, we were in the office quarreling with the contractors, Isolax. And he really made noise. He took this project as if it was his project. So my sincere thanks to you, Gabriel, and your team. And finally, the contractor who made sure at the time, Your Excellency, you remember, when we had to complete the line within 6 months, which I think MUGO and the team were saying we cannot complete. This will take 18 months. We had to tender, and we got a contractor, Power China, who really worked tirelessly 24 hours, and I've seen the representative. I really want to say thank you. And of course, I will not forget our initial financier, the Spanish government, because the Spanish government at the time of the initial of this project came in. We worked together. The Spanish contractor, Isolax, had their difficulties before we got this. So, Your Excellency, it has been a very difficult journey from 2017 when we had issues. Lake Turkana were ready for the evacuation of power. We were not ready to evacuate that power. It has been very costly, and today really marks a very happy day when you personally, you are here to commission the biggest wind farm in Africa. It was through your personal intervention, Your Excellency, and your team, that today we are seated here to celebrate the long journey we have come. It has not been easy, as I have mentioned earlier. It has put us in the map of the world. Not Kenya alone, not Africa alone. Today we pride that Kenya's generation mix is over 85% renewable, Your Excellency. We are among the top countries in the world. And I believe with other projects online, Your Excellency, sir, we will push to ascertain that in near future we should be 100% renewable. Just to wind up, Your Excellency, because this is not my day, it is your day. There are projects which I want to commit as a ministry that we have done the design, and we were waiting to finalize the budget. As you are aware, Your Excellency, there are 2 towns here, Southor, which is in Samburu, which is about 50 kilometers from where we are. Currently, they don't have power. We are running solar. And we have already designed a transmission line from here, 33 kV, so that we can have power there. It's about 100 million. And I want to promise, Your Excellency, that is a line which is paramount to us, because from there now we walked all the way to Baragoi. Already we have connected Maralal from Rumuruti, and we are upgrading the line from Maralal. The last one is the town, which is for about 40 kilometers also from here, Loyangalani, which we have also finalized the design, Your Excellency. And that line, I want to promise that as soon as we finalize, we will also commence the construction of that line. So eventually that line will proceed all the way to Marsabit, because we will open up the northeastern area. Saying that, Your Excellency, there are so many projects we are doing in this county. under the Kenya Off-Grid project funded by World Bank. We are spending about $5 million, which is about 500 million, in various, about 13 separate towns, which are going to do solar mini grid of solar and wind, which already we have finished the design. We are acquiring the lands which are here, and then we can move. And then under the last mile connectivity, where we have the transformers, we are doing the solar. We are also spending another 500 million so that we can give access to electricity to the resident of Marsabit County and likewise to Samburu County. So with those many remarks, Your Excellency, it's now my pleasure to invite His Excellency the Deputy President to make his few remarks and then invite you. Thank you so much.